All right, good morning.
Good morning.
As stated, I am Brother Daniel J. Smith II, 29th State Director of the state of Florida. And I just want y'all to bear with me, because as he said, I am a country boy from the streets of Bainbridge, Georgia. So it's going to be some country twang as well as some fast talking intermingled into there. But man, 112 years, brothers. Happy Founders Day.
Happy Founders Day, brother.
I want you to take a breath with me just for a moment. All right, this moment, this room, this brotherhood, this is not by accident. You didn't just show up here, you were ordered here.
Yeah.
Because today is not just about celebration, it's about alignment. Today we celebrate 112 years of brotherhood, scholarship, and service. 112 years of men who didn't just talk about change, they became the change. 112 years of brothers who refused to blend in because they were built to stand out. And I don't know about you, but I'm forever grateful for three visionary men: the Honorable A. Langston Taylor, the Honorable Leonard F. Morris, and the Honorable Charles I. Brown, who believed that brotherhood could be stronger than division. Service could be deeper than self, and scholarship could be the bridge that uplifts generations. They didn't have all the resources, they didn't have all the answers, but they had faith, conviction, and each other's. And brothers, that was enough. See, these letters, Phi Beta Sigma, carry weight. They carry prayer. They carry purpose. They carry generations of men who stood when it would have been easier to sit down. And let's be honest, some days wearing Sigma feels good, and some days it feels heavy. But heavy doesn't mean bad. Heavy means valuable, because Sigma has never been about comfort. Sigma has always been about commitment. Commitment when nobody's watching. Commitment when it cost you something. Commitment when mediocrity would have been easier. So the question isn't, do you wear the letters? The question is, are you living in a way that honors them?
All right.
Now, brothers, you know, as I said one day at the park, for those of you that know me well know that's where I get my creative juices from, is people watching. So I go sit out at the park, especially in Tampa, downtown. You see something interesting. No matter what's out there, people visiting or walking from there. And I was scrolling on TikTok, and I came across this video from Pastor Jennifer Baird. And she said, in every family, there's a Tater family. And I was like, I know a couple of them in Sigma. And some of y'all already know. We got spectators, and we all know that spectator, the brother that shows up to every meeting and every event, but he's never gonna roll up his sleeves and do any work. We know about the agitators, that brother that can stir up a storm, but never brings peace to the process. We know about the hesitators. You know, the one who's been meaning to do it, but never does. And we know about the commentators, that brother who got a comment on everything. He's loud in the group chat, but he's quiet at the service project. And we know about the rotators, that brothers who's hot one minute, cold the next, here today, gone tomorrow. But hear me clearly, brothers. Sigma wasn't built for taters. Sigma was built for transformers.
Yeah.
Sigma was built for trailblazers. And Sigma was built for victors. We don't need spectators. We need participators. Because spectators sit in the stands, but Sigma builds the stadium. We don't need agitators. We need activators. Our founders didn't stir up trouble. They stirred up change. We don't need hesitators. We need responders. Delayed obedience is still disobedience. When Sigma calls, answer now. We don't need commentators. We need collaborators. You can't type your way into legacy. You have to build the work, and you have to get your hands dirty along the way. And we don't need rotators. We need foundation layers who are going to stand by and watch everything grow from what they just laid and built from within. Because Sigma isn't built on rotation, it's built on dedication. Now let me slow it down a bit and switch it up, because I know I just stepped on some toes, because y'all looked around the room probably pointing out some of them taters that might be sitting in here. And remind you that Sigma is still a family.
Yeah.
So I want you to imagine that tater family as a pot of mashed potatoes. Or just imagine it as a potato all together. And just know, we got whole taters, they solid and uncut. They're gonna show up and do what needs to be done in the chapter and make sure that everything is laid down and good to go. You got sliced taters, divided and separated. You got the mashed potatoes. They've been beaten down, but they still trotting through and making sure that they get it done. And then you got sweet taters. They bring balance and flavor. And here's the lesson. No matter how different they look, they're still all taters. They all belong in the same pot. And the meal is not complete without every one of us. Brotherhood isn't just a word, it's work. It's checking on a brother before the crisis hits. Restoring a brother, not replacing him. Telling the truth in love and walking together through growth. Because Sigma isn't just an organization, brothers, it's a ministry. So as state director, I stand here grateful, but also charged. Brothers, we are called for such a time as this. We have wisdom, we have vision, we have influence, we have resources. But God didn't bless us just to look good in this blue and white. He blessed us to be effective, which means we ain't cling to old methods when new solutions are required. The founders weren't afraid to do something new, so why are you? So today, brothers, don't be a tater, be a victor. When others complain, create. When others criticize, contribute. When others hesitate, hustle. When others remain, because the world doesn't need more talkers, it needs more transformers. But that's who you are. Each and every one of you sitting in this room is a transformer here today. So 112 later, do you know our founders are still watching? Watching to see if we'll live what they dreamed. Watching to see if we'll keep the light burning. Watching to see if we'll carry Sigma forward with that same courage that they used to birth it. So let's honor them, not just with our words, but with our work. Stand tall, brothers. Lead with humility. Serve with intention. Love this brotherhood fiercely, because we are not just wearing a legacy, we are walking it. And together, we are builders, we are believers, we are brothers. And together, we are Phi Beta Sigma. Founded to serve, built to last, committed to lead, not as taters, but as Sigma victors. So I'll leave you with this. Lord, I will lift mine eyes to the hills, knowing my help is coming from you. Your peace you give me in time of the storm. You are the source of my strength. You are the strength of my life. I lift my hands in total praise to you. God bless.